Anybody else would read it and go, right, they're called Bob. You decided that Bob could be a funny word. Bob. Now, you quite.
You know, so how can I help you, Bob? And it just seemed like a funny way of saying it, Bob.
Just say the word.
Airbag. Petrol pump.
Rowan Atkinson has a very specific kind of comedy. He doesn't always need a big punchline or an elaborate setup. Sometimes the smallest detail is enough to send an entire conversation completely off course.
You know, one doesn't like to be labelled a face puller. You feel as though if you have got a face that, you know, that's malleable and can go like that, you know, you can twist about it. But you feel that people are going to assume that you're just, you know, that's all you can do, and if in doubt, well, and someone like...
1, 2, 3, step.
That was obvious from some of his earliest television appearances, where even a simple chat with Des O'Connor could become surprisingly unpredictable.
It's a show. You said this is a conference day.
Years later, Rowan was still capable of finding comedy in completely ordinary situations. In one case, even being mistaken for Mr. Bean became a story in itself.
A few years ago, Land Rover parts department near Peterborough, the kind of place you find me on most. Yeah. And car parts, guys hang around a lot and then come back again, and he brings it back. I was standing around with... Came up to me after a while and he said that you're the absolute spitting image, Mr. Bean. And I said, I'm the actor. And he said,
He knew exactly how much his facial expressions could do, but there was a reason he didn't want that to become the only thing people noticed about him.
You see your face as your greatest asset, your facial dexterity. Mark, how kindly I put that.
Yes, facial dexterity. It's something that I never realised I had until I was about 21, only 7 years ago, yeah. When I realised that I did have this face that seemed to have all the permutations that could be funny. And the problem is that one doesn't like to be labelled a face puller. You feel as though if you have got a face that, you know, that's malleable and can go like that, and, you know, you can twist about it. That you feel that people are going to assume that you're just, you know, that's all you can do, and if in doubt, go, you know, and someone...
That didn't stop him from considering a few other iconic roles either.
It's a nice, I think, quite rounded...
You wouldn't have any ambitions to play the part of Bond himself? Because old Cobby is looking for another James Bond.
Would I like to play James Bond? I once thought I'd like to play Doctor Who.
Rowan's physical comedy had actually been there long before Mr. Bean became a household name.
And he said, but before he went on, he goes, this guy goes up there, holding just a piece of paper. He made everyone laugh for 7 minutes without saying a word. Right. And he said, that was you.
That was me.
Yeah, and he goes, it was so...
And then there was this idea of having a card. Have you got anything that I could... Well, it was a piece of paper. Well, I can stand up. I'm standing up. Am I allowed to stand up? And where I can't remember it very well now, so this won't be at all funny, but I'll do it anyway.
Great.
I'll do it anyway. Where he came out and the audience were there, as indeed they are here tonight. And I came out just going... Anyway, it was something like that. It was...
And sometimes Rowan could make a complicated movie plot even more entertaining simply by reacting to how complicated it had become.
But anyway, what happens is exactly like the beginning of the James Bond movie Skyfall. There is a computer hack of British government, and all British spies are compromised, their identities are exposed, and of course, because all the spies are exposed, there aren't any spies to go and find out who's exposed the spies. So they have to bring someone. Are you following me? This is...
Oh, I want to understand, yes.
This is pretty...
I'm there.
This is pretty high...
Taste the popcorn.
This is pretty highfalutin stuff.
Yes. So they have to get a retired spy.
So they have to get a retired spy. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we thought of that idea before you did, but yes.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
When Rowan interviewed Elton John, for example, the conversation quickly developed into a very different kind of Rowan had a few questions about Elton's name that he was clearly determined to explore.
I'm sure the first question that everybody would like to ask you is, there's one song that people are particularly moved by called, yes, a lot of people seem to like that song, who of course changed her name to Monroe Marilyn. My point exactly. Marilyn is a Christian name, so it comes first. Can't you see that? Are you word blind or something? I mean, I've had enough of this. All right, no, wait, please, I'm sorry. Please, sit down.
Rowan Atkinson, the funniest moments often came from watching him treat complete nonsense as though it were the most serious thing in the world.
1993, every day is already filled in.
Yes, well, I'm going to have a very busy year in 1993.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit like, subscribe for more celebrity moments, and check out the next video.